seen a flower or a leaf and thought, what if this could stay with me for 100 years? Well, that's exactly what we'll be doing today. Today, I will show all of you how to press your own flowers using things you probably already have at home. So let's begin. The plants that I will be using today: red foliage plant, a species of hibiscus, ficus, triangular ficus, red hibiscus, pink foliage plant, and don't forget the red one. After picking what flowers or leaves you will be using, next start washing them. For this you have to be extra gentle. Make sure to only do this step for flowers or leaves which are bigger in size. Okay everyone, so after washing our flower pressings, now we have everything which we need. So everyone, we have done our main preparations, and now I'm going to begin to film what we need to do and what we need. Okay everyone, so we've done our main preparations. Now I'm going to tell you what we would be needing. Parchment paper or blotting paper. Now if you don't have blotting paper available, you can use this parchment paper. They work exactly the same. You would be needing tape. You can use any sticky tape. I have double-sided tape right over here, so this is what I'll be using. You would be needing newspaper. You would be needing a board. Any board would work. And you would be needing a book or a brick. This is one of my favorite books to read, and it's actually quite heavy, so this would work really well. And finally, the last and most important thing that we need is our flowers and leaves. Put them in a basket so they can dry quicker. Make sure the basket has these tiny holes. Okay, so let's begin by drying our cuttings. So what would happen if they're not dry is it wouldn't really be that sticky and become a flower pressing. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of tissue right over here and take my leaves and flowers and gently pat, and let's fast forward. Remember to only do this to the leaves or flowers which you washed, which include the bigger sized leaves and flowers, not the smaller ones. Do this very gently, be very careful, and make sure to have adult supervision at all times. Okay, so everything is dried except these really tiny flowers. I didn't dry them because I never really washed them, and since they're so tiny, they could easily be broken. As you can see, they're quite sensitive as well. So let's begin. So for step number 1, we're going to take our newspaper and set it just like this. And we're going to put a sheet of blotting paper right on top. And right on top of this blotting sheet, we are going to put any of our leaves. So I have this red hibiscus leaf, and I'm going to put this. This is a colorful species of hibiscus. This is a ficus. And then this one was one of the red foliage ones. So I'm just going to put the tiny leaves on the side so there is the space for this one. And then these. Now these were already drying up, so I don't think they're going to do that well. But you can see the stem, so what I'm just going to do is cut this so they can be placed straight. I don't think they can be placed straightly, so I'm just going to put them like that, and put this one like that. Now we had 2 sheets of blotting paper, so we are going to cover our flowers with another sheet of blotting paper. So make sure your setting is 100% set because it can't be changed. You want to gently press the flowers, and then we are going to put a layer of newspaper on top of it. Here is another newspaper, which we are just going to put like that on top. And then we are going to place our board on top of this. This is why they call it pressed flowers, because you have to press them really well. And then on top of that, you have to place a heavy book. And I think I'm going to place 2 because after realizing the amount of leaves and flowers I have, I think we need 2. So that's what I'm going to do. So I found this mathematic Oxford book and I decided to put this on top because it's actually heavy. So we're going to put this on top, and then as the cherry of the cake, we're going to put this. And now it is the sad part. We have to wait for a week, and then we will remove the leaves and the flower and stick it carefully on the paper. So we'll see this in a week, and I'll see you guys in a week. So bye-bye. Okay everyone, so it's been a week, and now I am going to check these out. So you might see some more flowers because I just wanted to experiment them with a bunch of them. So we have a bunch of different kinds of them. So let's see. Let's get these out. And finally, the last thing. Let's get to this out. Okay, so here are all of our pressed flowers, as you can see. And now I'm going to get this parchment paper out. You can see that some of them have sticked. Now, I did do some research after one week ago. I did some research about them. Now, they are ready when they're 100% dry. If they're a little moist, means you have to leave them for another day. But here are the leaves we did. This is the ficus. It's turning brown, but it's fine. And these hibiscuses, this one's dried. There we go. And look at these ones. These are the pink flowers which we tried, and these are probably my most favorite. Look how pretty these are. Those are really nice. But I think our red flowers did not do very well. Red foliage plant. They kind of just did like that. I mean, they're still pretty, but I really like those pink ones. Anyhow, then we have a rosy periwinkle, which I tried, and this is how it is. This is how a fresh rosy periwinkle looks like, and this is how a dry one looks like. Can you see the difference? I mean, we might have done something wrong with them, but they look really different from each other. But that's okay. Put this back. So as you can see, our pink flowers, they have dried, and our rosy periwinkle has dried, and our red flower is dried. So now I am going to give you an example and stick them on the paper so you can see how to stick them. So let's get some paper. Here is my tiny piece of paper. I'm going to cut it even right now because you can see it's a little uneven. So I'll be back. All done. Now it's time to stick them. So the way you're going to stick them is actually really easy. You're going to take your sticky tape or any tape you have lying around. Cut a piece of that. Very tiny piece. This is really sticky, so be careful. This is double-sided tape I showed you on Sunday. I'm going to put it right there, place it. And now pick whatever flower you want. I'm actually going to pick these red foliage ones. I prefer tweezers. You know why, but that's okay, that will happen. Now you're just going to stick them on that. You can press 1, 2, 3. And that's your pressed flower. You can write a sweet message on there like happy birthday if it's your friend or your family member's birthday. Or you can just give a normal message that stay home, stay safe. Or if you're giving it to one of your really close friends, you can make it and write friends forever, something like that. But I'm actually making this as a decoration for my art box, which I'll show you in the next video. So I'm going to I won't write anything on there. I'm just going to leave it like this, and it's really pretty. You can even stick some more flowers on there if you don't like one flower, but I really like this. And yeah. So I have showed you guys how to collect and cut the flowers. I've showed you how to prepare them. I've shown you how long to wait. I've shown you a lot. I've shown you how to stick them on your paper. I've shown you what materials you need. And now it's time for you guys to show me whether you can or cannot subscribe. Now, I'm going to dare you to subscribe. Right now we have 101 subscribers, and our goal is to reach 150, so let's see if you can dare it. I dare you to make us get 150 subscribers. Can you do it? Are you brave enough? We'll see about that. Now, you can almost press any flowers or leaves, but you have to make sure or keep in mind that the plants which contain water inside, such as succulents, cacti, and aloe vera, many other plants like common purslane, you should not press them because they can easily get mold, and since you're pressing them and they have water inside, and when one flower or leaf gets mold, it will spread through the whole thing. So just make sure you don't use any watering leaves, flowers, or plants. Anyhow, this is the final result, and it was a success. I really enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any more fun craft videos and plant videos like this one, and click that notification bell so you will be notified for whenever I post, and click that like button if you enjoyed today's video. I worked very hard on this video because we had to wait for 5 days, which is a lot for me, for someone who cannot tolerate waiting. But anyhow, I made it, and it was a success. And I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. And I did not post on Monday. I'm sorry for that. I was meant to post, but I was busy again with some other fun projects coming up. So that's why I said subscribe. Anyhow, see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching. Enjoy looking at them, and thank you for watching. This is a very fun activity to do because you can easily get all the things at home and find them without having to face any challenges. Now, remember, it's not important that you can only use these flowers for the pressing, to press. But beside that, you can use any plants. So, yeah. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box down below. If you want to see all of my videos, then I have my own playlist, so go check that out as well. Anyhow, see you next time. Bye!